What's up? Yeah, what's up, alphas? What's up, alphas and cucks? What's going on, boys? It's King Alpha here. Your boy back. Aidan fucking, dude. I'm straight up. Here's the deal. I'm changing my name back to Aidan DeSousa because flat out foreign shit is currency right now. If I just say DeSousa sounds way more, foreign than just Sousa does. Sousa, people are like, oh, I don't know necessarily, but like DeSousa sounds way more fucking foreign and shit. So I'm just gonna start using DeSousa again because, dude, that's what my fucking family's name was, and right now I'm trying to sound as not white as possible. Sousa, so yeah, the deal is Sousa sounds whiter than DeSousa does. I don't know if that's completely true, but that's just what it is. And so I'm switching back to DeSousa because I'm trying to capitalize on this not being white thing. It's a good time to not be white is all I'm saying. And flat out, I mean, I'm gonna take advantage of all the stuff that's good right now, dude. I'll fucking bang a guy. I'll be a bi. I guess fuck that. I guess it's technically like European, but like, bro, fucking like some Portuguese people. Or that's what my last name is. Some Portuguese people are not fucking white, bro. So like what? I'm white but like Portuguese shit? What are you talking about, bro? I'm not full white. Don't lump me in with like the fucking Slovaks or like the mountain Russians, the Eastern Europeans. Don't lump me in with them, or like even like the fucking full on British. Yeah, my mom was born in England, but she's got Indian blood because the fucking people in England went and decided to, they decided they liked the way the Punjabi language sounded, and they wanted to go rape and pillage the entire fucking country. So they did it. And then and thank God for that, because that brought the world my mother. I don't think my mother would have came into this world without a massive raping and pillaging of the entire Indian continent country. Yeah, so it's Aidan DeSousa. That was pretty much a long way about saying that. What's up? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the number one podcast on the planet. And now the world is caught up with the podcast, being the numbers are catching up. We had fucking one clip get pretty popular on TikTok, and hey, if you're now listening to this podcast because of that clip, then hey, you're in for you're in for a wild ride, because that clip was pretty tame compared to some of the shit I say on here. So just please, just exit quietly is all I'm asking you, because I'm going to say some shit like right off the top, like how I'm going to capitalize on, not being white and, being bi, and how that's cool now. I'm going to capitalize on that. It's going to be more shit like that. And, there'll be some things on here that are not me talking about mini golf. So yeah, I had that clip talking about fucking going to mini golf with my girlfriend and how I fucked her up, and 850,000 fucking people watch it on TikTok. But then I have hilarious clips on all of my shit talking about way better stuff, like how you can't be bisexual. And even though I just said I was going to be, there's no such thing as bisexual. You got to fucking pick one, and that does nothing. But then I just say I destroyed my girlfriend on the mini golf course, and everyone's like, oh, that's good. That's good stuff. Fuck you guys. Fuck off. A bunch of dorks, dude. Fuck the entire thing. All right. What's going on, man? Sorry, I didn't mean to start off on a positive, on a negative note, because we're not doing that shit, bro. That's not what this is about. That's not what this fucking podcast is about, and that's not what I'm about, dude. I don't fucking do all this goddamn shit, dude. Everyone's just arguing. We are off to a hot start. It is February 1st. We are off to a hot start of 2022, and you know what? It looks like we're not going to be doing anything different. Everyone just spent the entire month arguing. Everyone is furious about everything. The entire country of Canada is in a fight right now. Some people are just like, "Hey, fucking freedom, Canada," and and there's people that disagree with that, which is pretty wild. People are like, "No, I disagree with that. Not freedom, Canada." They're like, "Hey, you are already free," and shut the fuck up, everybody. Holy fuck. I mean, they're trying to just do a protest and just be like, hey, like, you know, like, hey, government, you guys gotta chill the fuck out, and you know, we're not gonna do everything you goddamn say. And then people are just like, well, you guys are all Nazis. I saw somebody with a swastika there, so that means all fucking, you know, like 500,000 or however many people are involved. You guys are all fucking descendants of Adolf Hitler. What are you talking about? They're like, hey, what are you guys associated with the Klan? No. Yeah, you are. Well, we see what you're doing. You're trying to use this whole thing to bring back the Klan. I see what you guys are doing. You know, this whole little thing, you're staging all this big thing about, like, you know, freedom and the love of our country, all this kind of stuff. You're doing that to you know, get rid of the blacks and the Jews. And like, as they're talking to like a black guy and a Jewish guy that are a part of the thing, and they're just like, no, we're not. It's like, yeah, okay. It's like, you realize we're black and we're Jewish. We're like, well, actually, as a liberal person, I don't see color or race, so I don't know what you guys are, but I do know for a fact you're a part of the Klan and you're a Nazi. Like, holy hell, get off social media. Stop. Turn off the news, for the love of Christ. I mean, dude, the life I'm fucking living is stupid as hell, and it's still way better than whatever that life is. Whatever the life is of just, you know, looking at shit on your TV or looking at shit online and just getting, like, you know, opinions and emotions spoon-fed to you and then fucking projecting that out towards at people you love, people you fucking know. It's crazy, bro. The amount of friendships and, like, fucking relationships and shit that have been broken up by this all this goddamn bullshit is stupid. It's flat out stupid. Because you know what? None of it fucking straight up, none of it matters, okay? It's ridiculous. Man, yeah, like my life is just pretty much, you know, try to exercise as much as I can so that, you know, I can still see definition in my muscles, because if I don't, I want to kill myself. And then, you know, just trying to think of funny things to say, trying to write them down. You know, editing fucking clips for my podcast, editing videos, just, you know, pretty much just trying to be a goofball as a fucking adult man. But I'm only 25, so it's not sad yet. Once I hit 35, it'll be very sad. It's just sort of sad right now. It's not extremely sad. But yeah, so I'm pretty much just exercising so I don't hate myself, and then trying to be a goofball. And living that life is still better than being one of these people on social media that thinks that they know what the fuck's going on, and they're like sharing, you know, their opinions and arguing with people online and being like, fuck this is what's right, this is what you hey, you don't know anything. What are you doing? Why are you spewing your fucking bullshit opinions online? Go work out. Go fucking run. Go run into traffic. How about that? Do that. Go dodge traffic. Go play real life Frogger. That's fucking honestly a better use of your time. To get clipped by a Chevy Suburban as you fucking dart back and forth between a busy intersection. Better use of your time than, you know, reposting shit on your Instagram and you know, firing off tweets and retweeting stuff like Nazis are bad, Nazis shouldn't be in Canada. And by the way, there isn't Nazis. People just see somebody with a swastika flag and they're just like, hey, those are Nazis. No, you know what actually being a Nazi is? Trying to like, you know, decimate the Jewish race and have the whites take over the world. That's not happening. These guys are basically like doing Nazi cosplay. A couple of dorks are doing Nazi cosplay, and the media's giving it all the attention, just being like, oh, look at that. Wow, look at that. The whole freedom thing is brought back the Nazis. No, it didn't. It just let the fucking Nazi cosplay people, you know, come out of their goddamn, like, I don't know, basements. I don't know where these people, I don't know where do they hold conferences at like a fucking Marriott at the conference center? They gather there and they all do Nazi cosplay, and like one guy, they draw straws who gets to dress up like Hitler, and then they fucking all like, you know, march around in the Marriott conference room, and they have a nice dinner, and then they all go home. Dude, they're doing fucking Nazi cosplay, okay? It's not a real thing. It's the same as somebody who like buys a longsword and calls himself like a knight. It's like, dude, you're not a knight. You know what would make you a knight? If you went on horseback and were, slaughtering people in fields and, in battles in front of castles and stuff. And you're not doing that because you know what? It's 2022 and that doesn't make any goddamn sense. And there's just nowhere for that to happen. Same thing with the Nazi shit. It's 2022. Nobody is, killing Jews and, like putting them in camps. It's not a thing. Jesus Christ. And nobody's fucking agreeing with it. It's out of control, bro. And everyone's just fucking arguing about shit like they know what the fuck's going on, man. It's fucking wild, dude. And I honestly don't care. That's what's up. I don't give a shit. It's wild, man. I don't care about any of it. And people are just like, some people might say, hey, that's not, cool either. You should care. And it's like, why? Well, like, I don't partake in the, because I'm Zen. Because I'm Zen and I'm spiritually whole as a person. And I'm, a higher being. I've ascended to a fucking different realm. I don't partake in the outrage culture. I don't look at things on my phone, read them, and then immediately take on that energy and, reaction that it's supposed to elicit, and then allow that to fester inside of me, and then project it outwards onto other people. I don't do that because I'm not controlled by that shit, bro. I'm in control. These motherfuckers are out of control that are, doing all this shit and allow themselves to get riled up by fucking stuff that's supposed to rile you up. You're letting them win. I don't let people win. I win. Okay? I win. Because I'm an alpha. I'm an alpha with the #1 podcast on the planet. You think I get riled up by fucking some infographic on Instagram? Huh? You think that's me? You're fucking sorely mistaken if you think that's me, pal. Not a shot. Not as an alpha like me. Not as a human lion. Like, it's crazy, dude. Just how do you, like, I don't know how you're, like, having a good day or whatever you're doing. Like, you're building all this, like, good momentum. Say you got up early, you ate a healthy breakfast, you exercise, which none of you are doing that. Let's be real. You're all pieces of shit. But then you do all that. And then you're just like, hey, you know what? I've been not a piece of shit for 4 hours. I deserve a little bit of Instagram time. And you pop open Instagram, and then you see some infographic or like some picture from, I don't know. You see a picture of Joe Rogan, and it just plastered across it is just like, Joe Rogan says all trans people should be hung, and then that's like, and then the day's over. The day's over. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's crazy. Or like, you see the Freedom Convoy thing, and you're just, you see Neil Young, and it's just like Neil Young wants Joe Rogan, shut down off of Spotify, and Spotify sides with him. And then you as a person, you're just like, well, I like Neil Young, and I don't like Joe Rogan, so now I'm furious about this, and I'm going to share it on my shit. And then and then now the rest of your day, you're just upset, and you're like defending this point that's not even anything. It's not anything. You know what you should be focused on? Those first 4 hours, you should have kept that rolling. But you probably got a little bit scared because after 4 hours of, doing what you're supposed to be doing, you're just like, oh, man, like, is this my life? This is a lot of work. What if I just took a break and just screamed at people online and just, shared my opinions? Christ. Yeah, man, I don't know. I don't want to be a part of any of it. I don't care. I just want to, I just want to giggle and come, bro. That's it. That's all I'm about. Everyone can fucking do all this stuff online that they want. They can scream, they can, tell their opinions, they can call people idiots, they can say that they're wrong, they can be like, hey, you're spreading misinformation. They can do all that all they want. You know what I'm going to be doing? I'm going to be giggling and coming. And that's all I'm going to be doing. And you know what? And that's all I'm going to be doing till the end of time. Leave me alone. I don't want any part of it. Get mad at me for, not being a part of it. Get mad at me for thinking everybody's fucking dumb. Doesn't matter. I'm going to be giggling, going to be coming. And that's all I'm going to be doing. And you know, that's I think that's a way of life more people should live by. Just try to laugh and try to fucking calm, and you know, just make sure you're doing it responsibly. Laugh responsibly, calm responsibly. Okay? That's my message to all the children listening out there. Hey, are you an 8-year-old child listening to this podcast? First of all, good on you, and second of all, how long have your parents been OD'd on the floor? And, you got their phone. But, hey, don't worry about that. You can call the fucking police and the ambulance after you finish this episode. But, hey, I just want to let you know that when you grow up, don't be one of these assholes screaming and yelling on social media and sharing your fucking, stupid opinions. Just remember, life is about giggling and coming. My name's been Aidan DeSousa. Tune in next week where I will be arrested live on air. All right. That's all. Yeah, man, I don't know. Just fucking relax. It's not that serious, man. Just don't partake in it. It's that simple. Don't partake. And don't fucking, dude, just love the people that you love. Spend time on that. Don't focus on, you focus on the hate, your life's going to be shit. And you know what? Your life's already shit enough as it is, okay? Let's be real. None of our lives are fucking great, all right? There's a lot of stuff we got to work on, and there's a lot of things we got to do. It's not helpful. It's not helpful to be fired up about, random things that you saw on the internet. There's so many things you need to take care of internally with yourself, relationships with like people close to you, and just day-to-day things. It's not helpful and is not productive to be, fired up about shit online. And then trying to be a part of it and be like, I have opinion. Hey, we've heard your opinion, okay? You have the same opinion as the fucking other 100,000 people. Like, goddamn, it's fine. All right? Just let them do it. You don't need to be involved. Christ. Don't be involved in that beta shit. Don't listen to this podcast if that's you. All right? We don't have betas listening to this fucking podcast. Betas are omegas. I don't know what the other ones are. Omegas. I don't know if like omegas. I don't know what that's all about. But yeah, man. Fucking, who cares? Joe Rogan, Neil Young. Neil Young is a 100-year-old man. Take him off. He's spreading misinformation. I think it was like about the ivermectin thing. And then the other countries like Japan did the full fucking study, and they're like, yeah, actually ivermectin's good. So now this fucking old fuck sounds like even more of a dumb idiot fuck. Spreading misinformation, take my shit off. And then, other places in the world are like, actually, we ran the studies and the doctor he was talking about actually was not lying about that. That's a real thing. Just the United States has decided to take a different approach to it, and they don't want to use it. So, and Neil Young's coming to the defense. Thanks, Neil. Keep on rocking in the free world, pal. Way to go. Hey, Neil, thanks, bud. Dude, I love it when somebody, like the person that brings up the ultimatum fucking loses. Nothing better than it's either fucking me or him. And it's like, all right, well, him. It's like, well, all right then. Well, that's okay. Well, that's fine. I really thought you were going to go with me, but hey, you've made your choice. All right, that's fine. Oh, you suck. Holy fuck, it's so funny, dude. Oh my god, man. How fucking awesome is that? It's either me or it's either us or them. All right, well, them. Well, okay then. You could have just shut the fuck up and everything would have been fine. But dude, I mean, it's a good fucking money grab, I guess. His last, for him to, because now people are talking about him. Who the fuck was talking about Neil Young, The only time you hear about Neil Young is when, like, your dad or, like, one of your uncles is, like, just absolutely just trashed. Just, like, mentally they're in the bottom of a boat. You know what I mean? Like, they're just swaying back and forth. Like, they don't even know what's happening. They don't know what day it is, what time it is. They're fucking, they could, like, they're just not on solid ground. That's where they are mentally. And fucking and then a Neil Young song comes on, and they're just like, oh my God, his music is so good. And then they're just reminiscing to a time when they, weren't a fat alcoholic. They were still an alcoholic, they just weren't fat at that time when they heard these songs. But then other than that, nobody's talking about fucking Neil Young. That shit's hilarious, bro. So I was tweeting at Spotify telling them to take off Taylor Swift or my podcast is gone. And I stand by that. I'll fucking remove this podcast, Spotify. I was talking to a representative at Spotify. I had a meeting. I had a meeting with somebody at Spotify. It was some Indian man that I got a hold of through customer support meeting nonetheless. And I told him, I said, hey pal, you listen to me, all right? I said, I don't like Taylor Swift. I don't like what she stands for. And you know what? She's said some things that have straight up shaken me to my core that I disagree with. I want her removed from the platform as of yesterday. And if you don't, I'm going to take my podcast off. And he said, sir, I don't know how I don't know how to tell you this without, getting fired from my job. But, he did the customer support thing first where he was just like, oh, I'm very sorry to hear that you're upset, sir. But not only did we not know that you had a podcast on Spotify, but we don't give a fuck that you have a podcast on Spotify. And I said, you know what, Ranjit? Fair enough. I'll keep my stuff on there. And you know what? I guess you guys can keep Taylor Swift because, even though I disagree with her on a fundamental level of how she lives her life and what she says, she's a very divisive and hateful person. It's okay. It's fine. I'll just, you know what I'll do? I'll just continue to not listen to it because I have that option. And I think I'll go that route instead of, because if I remove my podcast off Spotify, I'm down 8 to 10 listeners. And I at this current stage of my podcast, even though it is the number one podcast in the world, I can't afford to lose 8 to 10 listeners. So you know what? For now, Ranjit, it's fine. You guys can keep Taylor and you can keep me. I'm not gonna do the fucking whole ultimatum. Dude, it's so funny. I need to give my fucking girl an ultimatum. It's either your family or me. That's pretty much what that was like. That pretty much was like, dude, I've been dating my girlfriend for I don't know, maybe 3-4 months. That's like me. That the Neil Young, Joe Rogan shit is basically like me having dated my girlfriend for 3-4 months, saying to her, it's either me or your family. And in this scenario, I'm Neil Young, her family is Joe Rogan. And I'm like, I think I got a shot. I think I got a real shot of winning this one. Yep, you know what? It's either me or your fucking family, your parents and your sister, and your grandparents and all your cousins and all that. It's either them or it's me. And she just looks at you like just confused, like you're the dumbest idiot in the world. And it's just like, yeah, see, I don't know, I like you, but this doesn't even need to be a thing. And I'm like, you need to answer right now. Is it? Well, my family. Of course, and I'm like, well, then there it is. You've made your choice. I see okay, all right. Well, then that's fine. I see where you're going with this. Okay. Well, then I don't want to be a part of this anyway. Why? Because I chose my family over you? Why does it even need to be an either or? I don't know why, but I feel strongly about this. I needed a decision to be made, and I see what's going on. So I'll just be out of here then. I'll get my things and I'll be gone. God, what an idiot. Dude, I'm going to do that. I'm going to give my girlfriend a fucking ultimatum. It's either me or your family, babe. You cut them off or I'm out of here. She's like, what are you talking about? I was like, I don't know. I was inspired by Neil Young to just, give people stupid ultimatums that make no sense. I'm going to do that to my job. Man, I'm going to do that to my job, dude. I just be like, yeah, it's either the gym. It's either all the members of the gym or me. And they're like, what are you talking about? I don't know. I'm just an old, upset angry person, and I don't know what's happening. I just want to start hurling ultimatums at people that I'll ultimately lose. Because they don't make any goddamn sense, and they don't favor anybody to choose me and them at all. It's either them or me. It's either all your customers or me. What do you think? Hey, dude, we don't give a shit about you. All right, well, then I'll just be on my way. Holy fuck. God damn it. I'm sure Neil Young will be all right. Shout out to Neil Young, bro. Come on the podcast, dude. I'm gonna have Neil Young on the podcast. We're just gonna react to Joe Rogan clips. We're gonna do a YouTube video. Me and Neil Young, we're gonna do a YouTube reaction thing where we just react to Joe Rogan stuff. It's gonna be good. Maybe it'll be my first YouTube video to cross, 200 views. That'll really kick up my fucking numbers. Have all the crazy fucking, wild. I don't even want to call people liberal people, bro. Because that's not what's going on here. They're not liberal. Have all these crazy, like, communists fucking find my podcast and, try to ruin my life. Like, there's a life to ruin. Hey, here's the deal. I'm a dumb fuck, 25-year-old with, like, no money who's pursuing comedy. Yeah, go ahead and ruin my life. I already did it. So it's all good. You guys. Don't worry about it. I took care of that for you. So when you go back into the archives of this thing, dude, they can't get me because I've never said the N-word. You can't get me. And you're not going to get me with this other bullshit. I'm not going to fucking cave on that. I would cave if I was screaming the N-word, which I haven't been in public or on any recordings. And what I do in the comfort and safety of my own, room is that's my business. That's just my business, okay? And unless you have it on recording or see me in public doing it, I am uncancelable. I don't give a shit what the hell you fucking say. Hey, there's one episode where I say the word retarded and retard maybe 100 times. Try to cancel me for that. See what happens. Nothing will happen. What, am I going to lose, when I'm going to lose my, like, fucking mentally disabled audience? Everyone that listens to this podcast is mentally disabled. Everyone that listens to pretty much all podcasts are mentally disabled. We're all mentally disabled is what I'm saying. So don't you single them out and act like you're not, and just be like, hey, you can't say that. That makes fun of, people with mental disabilities. Like, hey, you have mental disabilities. You're a retard too. Are you even more offended now? Or are you still offended on behalf of the other people that I wasn't even talking about? I wasn't talking about anybody with any sort of, deficiency. I was talking about my buddy fucking Gavin. He's a retard. Not somebody with an actual fucking, problem. I would never say that about them. Because that's not, I don't think they're not a retard at all. My buddy Gavin is a retard. I don't think you're following. Come on. But yeah, man. I'm just living a good life. Dude, I was at a fucking open mic on Sunday. Hilarious shit, bro. Dude, it's so funny when people are so nervous, man. Dude, this guy was so nervous. I've never seen anybody react to nerves like this before. Dude, this guy was so nervous. He couldn't stop doing a Borat voice. I mean, unintentionally, the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life. You know how nervous you got to be to not be able to do a Borat, to not stop being able to do holy, I'm having a stroke. I can't even think what's happening right now. You know how nervous you have to be to not be able to stop doing a Borat voice? Like, you have to be at a different level. Like, that's crazy. Could you imagine you're at your like sister's wedding or something, and you're like trying to go up there to give a speech, and you're so nervous, you just go, "It's a very good day we have here. I very much like this day." And everyone's like, what is happening? Sorry, guys, I'm very nervous. I'm so nervous about this speech I'm doing. So I'm going to do it in Borat's voice because, you know, it's less, I don't know, for me, it's less weird. It's way more weird for all of you. Dude, this guy's going up there to try to tell jokes, and he just starts doing Borat. Holy fuck, dude. Oh my God. So funny, man. That's hilarious. Imagine that just happened every time you were nervous. You're just on a date with a girl and you're just like, oh, like internally, you're just like, oh my God, like I really like her. I don't like, you know, you start talking to her halfway through the date. You show up like an alpha, so you're like, I don't give a fuck about this bitch, bro. I don't give a shit. I'm just here to fucking, you know, slam back a couple drinks, get a good buzz on, have some fucking food, only pay for my half of the bill, and then try to fuck this chick after. But then halfway through, you know, she's like way prettier than you thought she was going to be. She's smart. She's saying funny things. You're like, shit, I think I might like this girl. So you start to get nervous, and then you just go, my meal's very good. How's yours? And then she's just like, what was that? Was that Borat? No. Okay, yes. Yes, it was Borat. How's your meal? Is it good? Mine's delicious. Would you like to try some? She's like, what are you doing? Sorry. I'm not doing anything. What do you mean? She's just like, what is happening? And you're just like, I need to level with you. When I get nervous, I talk like Borat, and I can't stop. Oh, dude, this guy just couldn't stop talking like Borat. Holy shit. It's so funny. Then eventually he stopped, and then he just started talking like himself. And honestly, he should have kept doing the Borat shit. It was way better. It was so much funnier to watch this fucking guy do the Borat shit. Oh my God. Yeah, dude, open mic comedy is fucking great, bro. I did a set in front of 6 people the other night. 5 or 6 people, bro. 6 maybe including the bartender chick. Kind of, yeah. She like poured us this coffee. Like, I don't know. I don't feel bad. She doesn't give a shit, but I was just like, dude, this is the worst. I got on stage. I was like, this is the fucking worst coffee I've ever had in my life. I was like, don't ever, you know, holy fuck. What did you serve me? Disgusting. Worse than a Tim Hortons coffee. Tim Hortons coffee. For my American people listening, dude, a Tim Hortons coffee and Tim Hortons in general, is the scummiest shit. And I don't want to hear it from the dirtbags, okay? I understand, like, and I resent that people say that Tim Hortons like is a representation or any sort of like thing of this country. It's that, you know what? Maybe we deserve that, because that's an insult to say that Tim Hortons is a representation of this country, because Tim Hortons is a garbage fucking place. Everything there is disgusting. All the people that go there are disgusting, and it's just like trash. It's for trash people. It's where you go if you know you want to have just brown shit water coffee, and you want somebody on meth to start a fight with, you know, the Indian girl working on the other side of the counter, and you want to go there and you want to watch that. Or maybe you just, you know, finish pretending to do your goddamn trades job. You're an electrician. No, you're not. You're a carpenter. That's what you call yourself. You're just like a fucking guy. Like, you're a laborer. You're just like a site laborer, and you know, you somehow have a truck because like your grandpa died or something, and you got his truck, and it's just filled with Monster cans and empty packs of cigarettes, and you fucking drive over to a Tim Hortons, and that's where you go and you get a like, I don't know, a bagel with some bullshit, and you get just a large fucking quadruple, and you hammer that back with a Monster and a couple cigarettes. Maybe you get a dirty. They sell like chicken burgers and shit now. Fuck off. You guys are disgusting. It's a nasty place for dirtbag people. For the love of Christ, have some fucking respect for yourselves and go anywhere else but a Tim Hortons. It's a horrifying place. Stop it. And stop saying it's like a Canadian thing. It's disgusting. If that's what being Canadian's about, I don't want to. I'm not. Okay. I'm not anything to do with this. I'm a fucking high class individual. I wouldn't. Ugh. And I've been to. Yeah. I've been to a lot of Tim Hortons and I've had a lot of their shit. It's never been good. Ever. Even when I was a dirtbag high school kid, I would eat it and just be like, yeah, this is, you know what, this is what I deserve because I was a piece of shit at that time. Now I'm a fucking multi-millionaire. I will go anywhere near that. Now I have $800 in the bank, so I'm too rich for that. Christ. Bro, I was at a deli the other day. This like deli, like European grocery store, picking up some ingredients because I was making tikka masala. Remember how earlier I was just like I got Indian roots because the British people, you know, raped and killed my Indian ancestors. Well, I guess they didn't kill them; they just raped them and had kids with them, and then, you know, now I'm here. But yeah, so I was getting spices and stuff for some tikka masala, which was fire, by the way. Your boy can cook. Oh shit! He's mad athletic. He's a straight up giggle fest to be around. He's absolutely shred city. He's got confidence for days, which is not true. And and he can cook. Oh my god! Hey, wife him up. Oh shit! Oh, somebody better husband him up. How come we don't do that? We always say, oh, wife. Oh, that's wifey. That's fucking, you know, he's hubby shit. Oh, he's on his hubby shit. Husband. Oh, your boy can cook. Oh shit! You didn't know your boy was, you know, I'm not even gonna say Gordon Ramsay. That guy's a bitch. Oh, you didn't know your boy was, Matt. What's his name? Fucking Matty Matheson. Is that his name? Matty Matheson, the fat, you know, cokehead who makes, like, you know, good food in Toronto. Oh, you didn't know your boy was on his Matty Matheson shit? He can fucking cook. Oh shit, boy can cook. Yeah, bro. Yeah, dude, I cook like crazy. I cook such good stuff, girl. I'll fucking cook. I'll cook some shit so good your panties will fall off. None of us will have to touch them. They will slide. They will just drop off your body. It's crazy. You will be unclothed, like, you know, by, like, you know, birds, like it's a Disney movie. That's how good my shit cooks. It turns it into a fucking Disney cartoon. It's like a fairy tale. Yeah, so I was doing that. I was at this deli. Yo, this guy was on this regular, clearly, at this place. He was like, knew the guys by names. This guy's on a rant. He's on a rant about just the state of society. And he's just like, he was talking about parking in the city, which, not great. I currently have about 9 or 10 unpaid parking tickets that aren't going to get paid. I got towed last week because I fucked up and they got me. And you know what? I'm at war with the parking people of Vancouver, and I refuse to pay any of the tickets, and I'll just change my license plate numbers so that, you know, all of them are null and void. And fuck you guys, you pieces of shit. But yeah, so parking is not the best in this city, and there's a lot of people here, and it's a small city. This guy is on a fucking rant, a tirade about you know, the city is just like, he's like, everything's so goddamn expensive. He's like, you know what, there's no parking, and that's the thing. He's like, soon there's gonna be a house with like 4 or 5 units on it. He's like, there's one driveway, nobody's gonna be able to park there. What, you gotta pay to park on the street? He's just like, soon you take one step out of your fucking out of your front door, you gotta pay somebody. And he's like going on this whole goddamn thing. He's like, everything, you gotta pay somebody for, you know, you walk outside of your front door, you gotta pay somebody to breathe air, which is like, I don't even know what he means by that. And he's just like, soon, the second you open your eyes in the morning, when when you wake up, somebody's gonna be there with one of those square machines, those little white things for you to tap on, and he's just gonna be like, that's gonna be $5.65. Is that debit or credit? Just to wake up in the morning, it's gonna cost you. The second you open your eyes, somebody's there with an Interac machine, and they're just like, hey, is that debit or credit? Oh, you got cash? Even better. The cost of living is just insanely high. He's on this rant, losing his shit, and the deli guy's just like, yep, you're right. And then this blew my mind. To say this after you just go on a tirade like that is crazy. This guy, and then he gets all his stuff after just, you know, having a meltdown about how society is like collapsing, and like, you know, and like everything is, you know, unaffordable, and yeah, the whole thing's like fucked, and it's all coming down. He turns to them and he goes, hey, you guys have a great rest of your day, all right? and he leaves the deli. Who's having a good rest of their day after you just told them civilization is fucking collapsing around them and like, you know, everybody's fucked and, you know, like, I was like, what? What, bro? What on earth are you talking about? Who does that? It's like somebody just being like, they're fucking the children. They're fucking all the kids. Yep, the politicians. The celebrities. They have fucking sex islands. Yep, the Clintons. The Clintons murder and kill people. And then you're just like, yep, they gather children on an island and they fuck them. There's human trafficking. You know how many people are taken into human trafficking? Every single fucking thing. There's like, yep. Elites, all of these elites. And you know what? These are the people that also run the media. So they influence how you think and how you act. You like go on this tirade and then you just go, hey, just do me one more favor. What you have a great rest of your day. And you're just like, what? What is that? What do you mean have a great rest of my day? I can't. You just talked about kids getting fucked by elite politicians and celebrities. You just put an image of a 5-year-old getting fucked in my head, and then told me to enjoy the rest of my day. It's beautiful weather out there, isn't it? What? Hey, sir. You can't say that. You can't have contrasting things like that. Are you out of your goddamn mind? What's wrong with you? Like, that's fucking wild. That's just like that imagine like that bullshit Don't Look Up movie, which sucked, by the way. And fuck you if you think it's good just because, you know, just because they gathered a bunch of actors that you're like, oh, I know them. I've seen them in something before. And then they throw this fucking bullshit together. Netflix pays $8 billion for it. And then it sucks, but everyone watched it, so they win. But yeah, they're just like, hey, there's an asteroid about to hit Earth and it's going to decimate everybody and it's coming in 10 days. But hey. You enjoy the rest of your day, all right? Hey, can you do me a favor? Can you have a good day? You have a good day for me, all right? Can you do that? Hey. Put a smile on your face, and you know what? Put a smile on somebody else's face today. How does that sound? What? An asteroid's about to hit the fucking planet in 10 days. Hey. That's not today, is it? You can still have a good rest of your day. Put a smile on your face. Put a smile on somebody else's face. All right? I'll see you around. It's like, no, you actually won't. We're all going to be dead. Dude, I was fucking dying laughing, bro. Have a great rest of your day. Dude, the second you wake up, the second you even fucking, you know, they're going to wake you up halfway in between your sleep. Some guy's going to fucking, you know, some guy's just going to slap you in the face and wake you up and he's just going to be like, hey, bud, that's going to be $12.50. Every 2 hours of sleep costs you $12.50. So, you know, you're not set up for recurring payments, automatic payments, so we got to wake you up every time. And so you know, and you weren't waking up, so I had to slap you. Sorry, pal, but yeah, is it fucking credit, debit, or cash? It's $12.50. What are you talking about, dude? You got to pay somebody as soon as you step out of your front door. I mean, what a hilarious thing to say. As soon as you step out of your front door, you're gonna have to pay somebody money. God, pray for fucking whoever's kids that guy, whoever's fucking dad that is. Dad's carrying around that energy. That's good. Well, you know, another one of these guys, man, these fucking doom or gloom guys, and that's not us, bro. That's not the people that listen to this podcast. We're fucking positive Pete's. We're positive, you know, anti-pedophiles. We're positive people, and we're against pedophilia, and we always have been, and we always will be, probably. I'm not one to predict the future or to make claims like that. Like, I know how everything's gonna go. But I will say with almost complete certainty that I will always be against pedophilia. Always. I think. Unless something crazy happens. I don't know. But for now and for the foreseeable future, you know, I think like 99.9% sure, I think I'm always going to be, and the people that listen to this podcast, all of us are going to be very against pedophilia. But we always will be positive. We're always positive people. And, you know, that's just what we do. Yeah, man, our culture is fun. What a fun thing we've built over here in North America, huh? It's great. Dude, yeah. I mean, a great display of it. I was coming out of work, and I work in this area of Chinatown, and dude, they're filming a fucking thing for a show or a movie or whatnot. It's Vancouver. They film stuff here. But this is what our culture is and our society is they were clearing the streets. And right across from my work is this like homeless shelter thing. And it's just like, I don't know, where people go and they can, they come off the street, haggard, fucking on the fucking come down, barely alive, probably just got revived by, a firefighter in the city doing fucking yo-yos. And they go to, catch a quick nap before they get back at it, before they get back to the grind, yeah, man, people show up there and they're just not doing well. They're fucking, things are rough, and things are rough for some people. And so they clear them off the street, and so that they can film this TV show. And I mean, like, dude, they're like just pushing these people out, just like, hey, get the fuck out of here. You guys look disgusting. Just, you got to move. I don't know. Get inside your fucking little home and shut the fuck up. We got to film this shit. And then, so like moving all these fucking assholes out of there. They're like cleaning up a little bit where they don't clean up normally just to make it look good. And then, they go and they shoot like, I don't know, probably they spend like, $100,000 to shoot this for the day. And it's just like, ends up being like a minute scene in some show or some movie. And the person in it, there's like one line, and it's like the guy's just like, hey, not on my watch. And that guy made $60,000 for that one line. Meanwhile, they had to like literally just jam a bunch of fucking homeless people into this house like it's it's an overstuffed closet. And they're just like, get in there. Like, guys like using his foot to like jam the fucking homeless people into the house. And then like a couple of them with like their back to the door, like jamming it shut. And they finally get the latch down, and they're just like, all right, quiet on set. And then some guy just like turns and he's just like, hey, it's been a long time since I've seen you. And you know what? I wouldn't mind if it was a long time until I saw you again. It's like two guys just having beef in the street, and everyone's like, all right, cut, that's good. We're good. And they're just like, then they just release the homeless people back out onto the street. And then they just shit on the floor. I've seen a lot of shits on the street in the past week, and you know what? It's fine. Whatever. It's fucking fine. Who gives a shit? It's cool. Just shit wherever, bro. I don't care. And you know what? It's not a dog shit. I can tell. And that's fine. I don't give what do I care? What am I going to be? I'm going to be one of these, what am I going to be, one of these pompous assholes that says where people can and can't shit? I don't care. Shit on the street. What does it have to do with me? Live your life. I'm living mine. I choose not to shit on the street. You choose to shit on the street. Would I, if I was maybe homeless and needed to shit, do it in a grassy, wooded area? Yes, I would personally. But hey, I don't think that my views or what my decisions or my actions, what I would do, is what everybody should do. I'm not like that. If these people think, they think that, the sidewalk right in front of businesses and heavily trafficked areas is a good place to drop a steamy shit, then hey, to each their own. Right? I think that's what that saying is about. Hey, to each their own. Me personally, not where I would shit outside. But if that's where you wanted to let her go, then hey, good on you. Not gonna lie, some of these shits look like some healthy shits. So whatever you're doing, keep it up. You've got, looks like your fiber content's good. Is there a lot of fiber in heroin? Because these shits honestly don't look too bad. Oh, what a fucking ridiculous thing to say. Holy shit. This podcast fucking rocks, man. If you're listening to this podcast, you're the shit, dude. Give me money. Give me fucking tons of money. I'm gonna buy a fleet of smart cars. Give them to my family. And my family's like, we don't want these. And I'm just like, well, I fucking, I total all your other cars. I'm gonna break all their other cars. And they're just like, oh, like one of those fucking things where it's just like, you know, like where people like do those fucking things where they're like, a girlfriend will come in, like bust up her boyfriend's like PlayStation 4. He's like, whoa, what the fuck are you, whoa, what the fuck are you doing? And she like gifts him a PS5. It's like, okay, you could have just given us the fucking PS5. You don't have to do all this shit. I just bust up their fucking cars. And they're just like, whoa. And I'm just like, don't worry. I got us all something better. And they're all matching. We're going to be a fucking crew. 5 smart cars come fucking down the road. I'm just like, those are all ours. They're like, fuck, we don't want those. And I was like, well, you guys are being a little bit ungrateful, don't you think? I kind of thought I was doing a really cool, fun thing, and you're kind of ruining the YouTube video. So if you guys can, we'll do it again. I can use the same footage of me beating the shit, but the reaction, panning over, I'm going to need a better reaction from you because, again, this YouTube channel pays for your smart cars. So, yeah, a little bit more grateful next time, please. But yeah, man. Dude, I had such a fucking, you know, how much fucking time have we done here? 51 minutes. All right, we'll wrap up soon. Man, I had the biggest beta shit, dude. It's not often I do beta shit. You know me. Hey, if you're listening to this podcast, you know me. You know it's not often I do beta shit. Almost never, actually. But I did some real beta shit the other day and not proud of it, and I'm disgusted by it. I said I was somewhere and I said good morning to somebody, and they misheard me, and they said good you, as if I said like how are you, and then so they said good you. They answered a question that I didn't ask. I just said good morning. So this is how that went. I went good morning, and they said good you, and I said yeah good. Fuck. God damn it, dude. I was so mad at myself, bro. I answered the question that wasn't asked. He said good to a question I didn't ask, and then he reversed the question that I didn't ask back on me, and I answered it. I answered the reverse question of a question I never asked instead of just being like, I didn't, I just said good morning, which is what I should have done. I said good morning. He said good you. I should have just been like, I just said good morning. But because I didn't pull the alpha shit where I was just like, oh, I said good morning. And then the guy would have been like, oh, yeah, good morning. And I would just be like, hey, how are you? And then he could have been like, good, you. Then I could have said good. That would have been fine. And you know what? It was probably fine this way too, but not to me. Because I baited out, bro. I baited out to avoid having to be like, I said good morning. Because good you is not an answer to good morning. Good you is an answer to how are you, which I didn't say. So then he just says good you back to me. And like the little cuck beta fucking bitch that I am, I answered it and said, oh yeah, good. What the fuck is that? I'm actually, I don't even think I said, oh yeah, good. I think I said good. So I said good twice. So I answered it twice to a question that was never asked. Fuck, God damn it, bro. I deserve to have to sit in a corner and not touch myself and watch my girlfriend get fucked for that. I deserve to get cocked hard. God damn it. Some ultra beta shit, eh? Jesus Christ, bro. Fuck. That's all right. I'm going to do some heavy alpha shit this week. Like, man, I don't know. I'm going to fucking post me doing a heavy deadlift. I'm going to have to. Bro. Or I'm going to have to seek out a protein sponsorship or something. I don't know. I'm going to eat nothing. I might have to do a week of the carnivore diet to make up for this beta shit that I did. What I did was so beta, to reverse the effects of it and go hard alpha, I now have to do a week of the carnivore diet. Fuck. It's got to be done. I'm eating nothing but, free-range eggs and, sirloins now for the next week to reverse that beta shit I did. God damn it. But, we'll get back. We'll get back on track. It's all good, alphas. We'll get back on track. We will. yeah, that's the podcast for this week. We have lots of fun guests and stuff coming up, and there will be from now on. They're all, my funny friends in Vancouver now here. Lots of comedians and stuff. This show is only going to get better and going to get bigger. Those TikTok clips are doing pretty well. We're getting a bigger audience. Things are fucking great. I did start that Patreon, and I haven't done anything with it yet, and I will. But if you want to get ahead of it and get on there early, I mean, it's pretty cheap. You can get on there pretty cheap. So get in there now, and then there will be stuff on there eventually. There will be nothing but fucking content coming your way. So lots of fun stuff going on with the podcast, and just things that we're doing and things that we're making. We're making lots of videos. So follow me on Instagram at AIDS Life, TikTok Little Aidsy, and you can follow my Twitter Little Aidsy as well. I'm tweeting some fun stuff. I tweeted the other day that the trucker convoy in Ottawa had a Hitler hologram come out like they did with Tupac at Coachella, which is hilarious. Did not get the love it deserved. So funny. But yeah, go follow me on all this shit. Subscribe to the podcast on your podcast app, and hit my YouTube as well. To subscribe to that and watch the episodes instead. They're a fun watch. Yeah. Thank you guys for listening. Y'all are the shit. And, remember, we're positive and we're anti-pedophilia for now.